So the question for this presentation is, what is the difference between accounts and financial statements? What do you need to prepare for a Singapore company annual filing? So let's have a look on this, and the first thing to understand is what you need to prepare for filing. So when your first accounting year or any accounting year is over, you are required to do two filings. First of them is filing with IRS for tax purpose, and another one is with ACRA, Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority, regarding company law. So these two filings, for this you need to prepare financial statements for your company prepared as per Singapore Financial Reporting Standards. And these Singapore Financial Reporting Standards are quite similar to IFRS, that is International Financial Reporting Standards. So I'm going to show you a sample of this SFRS prepared financial statements. So here I have a sample of financial statements, and this is prepared and provided for reference purpose by ISCA, Institute of Singapore Chartered Accountants. So I will scroll down to the place and it starts from over here. The first few pages are devoted to director's statement. So it contains director's report, and there are some mandatory details like what is the director's interest in the shares and debentures of the company. If there are any specific agreements to provide additional shares to the directors, then the appointment of auditor is also mentioned over there, and then the report is signed by the directors of the company. Once that is done, then subsequently the report start, and as you can see, this report is primarily a textual base. It has got lot of text. Normally when you refer to accounts, you tend to think of ledger accounts or T accounts, but this is not the case. There are a lot of policies explained, rules regarding resignation of directors, reports on audit of financial statements, and so on. So here the independent auditors report start, and then it continues for a few pages, and auditors will give their opinion about the true and fair view of the affairs of the company, and after that the income statement of the company will be shown or depicted. After that, there will be some notes related to the income statement preparation, what policies have been followed. Then the balance sheet will come into picture, and then the policies followed for the preparation of balance sheet. So as you can see, this is quite a textual one, and various Singapore financial reporting standards are explained here. So I'll go back to the presentation. So when you prepare all these, the sequential steps normally involved are as follows. You normally maintain your accounts, which might be on day-to-day basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, or even annual basis. That will depend entirely on the volume of transactions in your business. So the typical accounts may appear like this. So this is a sample of general ledger. Nowadays we don't really maintain it like this in paper, but what we use is a software. So there are a lot of softwares available for this. After this, when the year end comes, you will prepare a trial balance. So trial balance typically looks like this, and it is a summary of all the accounts in your company. And based on this trial balance, financial statements will be prepared. So as you can see, all these things are interconnected, and preparation of financial statements actually is dependent on the maintenance of accounts. So moving on to the next slide, there are a few things that you need to keep it in mind. As I mentioned, if your volume of transactions is quite low, then you can do annual accounting. At Epica, we do provide annual accounting services. So in that case, you need to provide all the scanned copies of the documents, and our team can prepare accounts for you. Many online softwares are available for accounting purpose. Now, preparing financial statements can be a bit complicated because it requires knowledge of Singapore financial reporting standards. So you may need to engage a service provider who is based in Singapore, or we can provide these services to your company. So in summary, accounts and financial statements are not different. They are the different facet of the same thing. Financial statements are prepared from the basic account which you need to maintain on a periodic basis.
Thank you for watching this video. This video was brought to you by Epica Consulting Singapore. Subscribe to our channel today to get notified when new videos are posted.